Shalom. All right, Shalom Israel. We're gonna start the I.S.U.P.K Jamaica scripture breakdown class. If you have any questions, put it up on the YouTube or the Facebook. All right. Last week I went into heaven and hell. Because of the situation with the YouTube, I'm gonna go into it once more. All right, so everybody could have it. All right. So first we're gonna do heaven. All right. So let's go to Matthew 6 and 10. All right, we're going to start with the milk scripture first. All right, so go ahead.
The book of Matthew, chapter 6 and verse 10. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven.
All right, so who's speaking here? This isn't all red. When we see all red, who is speaking here? Come on.
Christ is speaking.
All right, this is also Christ's mouth. Right, this is what he's saying. Read one more time.
The book of Matthew, chapter 6 and verse 10. Thy kingdom come.
Thy kingdom come. That's what we've been prophesying since 1969. There's going to come a time when the Lord's kingdom is going to come. Right? And Christ is saying what?
Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done.
Thy will be done. Where?
In earth, as it is in heaven.
In earth, as it is where?
As it is in heaven.
As it is in heaven. You understand?
Come.
So the Lord's will is going to be done where?
In earth.
In earth. On this earth right here.
Right.
All right. Where's the kingdom going to be? I was saying the kingdom of heaven. Kingdom of heaven. Right? Where's the kingdom of heaven going to be?
On earth, sir.
On earth. You understand?
Come.
That will be done. Read one more time.
The book of Matthew, chapter 6 and verse 10. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven.
As it is in heaven. You understand? That's how Christ tell it to start off praying. You understand? That's what you have to do to start off praying. You understand? To the Most High. You're praying for what? For the kingdom to come. For the kingdom to be on earth. You ain't praying to die to go in the kingdom of heaven.
Right.
You understand? You ain't praying to die to go to heaven. You're praying that the kingdom going to be where? On this earth. You understand? Now go to what you call it again? Go to
Revelation.
Yes, Revelation
6 and
10.
5.
That's very good. 5 and 10. Let's go to Revelation 5 and 10.
So,
all right. Revelation 5 and 10. Right. But I want if you all have any questions, just stop me and let's just like and just let me know. All right. Those of you on YouTube, just type it in. Okay. All right. How are we looking on the YouTube? Good?
God, the camera is not out. I can't see you.
You can't see it?
No.
It's on here.
It's on.
Yeah, it's saying it on right here.
But I'm not seeing any images of it.
Okay, just ask them if they can hear.
Can you all hear the
on
class
the
on the YouTube?
I shouldn't say ask them. Let's type it in.
Okay. It's audio.
Okay, so it's audio. It's just the camera.
All
right. So it may have to do with the computer. Who knows? All right. Where we at right now?
The book of Revelation, chapter 5 and verse 10.
Okay. You go ahead. Just see what you can do. Just go on Google Hangouts.
The book of Revelation, chapter 5 and verse 10. And it has made us unto our God kings and priests.
Has made us what?
Unto our God kings and priests. And we shall reign on the earth.
Hold on. He shall what? Read that again. This is in Revelation. This is part of the Bible that the Christian preacher is scared to. He knows nothing about.
Right.
You understand? He's scared to go to this part of the Bible because he does not understand it. This is what? This is John the Revelator getting in what? Revelation, right? So read it one more time for me.
The book of Revelation, chapter 5 and verse 10. And has made unto us our God and priest.
Kings and what?
And priest.
Kings and priests. Read on.
And we shall reign on the earth.
And we shall where?
And we shall reign on the earth.
So where are we going to reign? What does reign means? Come on.
We're gonna rule.
Rule on the earth. You understand?
The
Lord made this earth for us to what? To inhabit, for us to rule.
Right.
You understand? Go to this is 2nd Ezra 6 and 54. Second Ezra 6 and 54, where you say we drop off us in habit.
Come
all right, so go there.
I got you.
All right. So we're gonna get it bit by bit. Last week.
So the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 6 and verse 54. And after these, Adam also.
After these who?
Adam also.
Adam also. Read on.
Whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures.
Who thou madest what? Lord of all thy creatures. You understand? Adam wasn't waiting to die to go to heaven. You understand? Like your Christian preachers been teaching black people. You understand? You go on the internet and look up anything pertaining to heaven and hell. It's going to tell you what they teaching in the churches. You could never find it in the Bible.
Right.
Well, let you know what.
So
that is made up. Heaven and hell was made up. And what you're going to learn in this class is that heaven and hell are conditions played out on this earth.
That's right.
You understand? Heaven being in what state? Come on.
A rich state.
A rich state. Right. But give me more like
prominence.
Heaven is where the white man is today. You understand? The white man, he could say whatever he wants.
Right.
And we won't be dealt with the same way. Like for example, the hot topic for the past 2 weeks was who? Was come on.
R. Kelly.
R. Kelly. You understand? R. Kelly ain't doing nothing different than some of these white men.
Right.
You understand? Right. But he cannot get away with it because why? Because he ain't white.
Right.
You understand? It's called white privilege. They're in heaven. In the kingdom of heaven, it's going to be what? Black privilege. You understand? Straight up and down, it's going to be black privilege.
That's right.
You understand? Right now, we are the ones at the bottom. We the ones where? In hell. We the ones destroyed. You understand? We the ones who nobody wants to even put their hands or take care of.
Right.
You understand? Now white people taking more drugs than anything. Donald Trump and his Congress, they want to what? Now put money in to try and do what? Try and help white people to get off of drugs. You understand? Because they're in heaven. You understand? We not. We in hell. You understand? Might be a few of us when I say we in hell. I'm talking about the majority of black people are in hell. You understand? Oprah Winfrey and Michael Jordan's. There's small percentage, 0.00 how much ever percent of black people.
Right.
You understand? Where we at right now?
The book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 6 and verse 54. And after these things, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord over all thy creatures, of him came we all.
Of him what?
Of him came we all.
Of him came we all. Right? Meaning all who?
All creation, everybody.
All creation, all humanity.
Right.
Blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians, Asians, white man, everybody. Right? Read on.
And the people also whom thou hast chosen.
And the people what?
Whom also thou hast chosen.
And the people thou hast chosen. Even though all these people came from Adam, he chose a people.
Right.
And the people he chose are who? Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians.
Right.
Not what these Christians should say that what? God sent Christ to die for everybody.
Right.
None of that.
Right.
All right, read on.
Verse 55. All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sakes.
For thou madest the what?
For thou madest the world for our sakes.
For thou madest the world for our sake. You understand?
Canada.
What Christ, what Ezra is trying to say here. You understand? The earth, this world, or this earth, I should say, was made for who? Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians.
Right. Canada.
Right? We were the ones supposed to be with in rulership.
Canada.
Right? Go to Ecclesiastes 10 and 7. I go to Ecclesiastes 10 and 7.
Okay.
All right.
Canada.
All right.
Come on.
Come on, give me.
The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 10 and verse 7. I have seen.
So now, hold where you're at right there, right? And read over Revelation 5 and 10 for me.
I got it.
Okay, go ahead. Revelation 5 and 10.
Book of Revelation, chapter 5 and verse 10. And has made us unto our God kings and priests.
Kings and who?
Kings and priests.
Kings and priests. That's who we're supposed to be. But what's going on right now? Read Ecclesiastes.
Ecclesiastes chapter 10 and verse 7. I have seen servants upon horses and princes walking as servants upon the earth.
Right? He has seen what?
I have seen servants upon horses.
He has seen servants upon horses. And who's the servants? Come on.
The blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians.
No. Who's the servant? Anybody on the Facebook? Or Abadawan? Or Kaya? Anybody in class? Who's the servant? One more time, Ecclesiastes what?
Chapter 10 and verse 7.
Ecclesiastes chapter 10 verse 7. Give me a minute to type it in. Mendez said the white man. Again.
I think that we lost them, sir. They're not online.
Okay. Who again? The camera on.
Camera on.
Right? Esau is a white man, yes. Who again?
These other nations.
Yes. Right?
Canada.
So the servants are who? The heathens.
Right.
Canada.
He has seen them upon what?
Upon horses.
Upon horses. Especially the white man. He's up on horse. The horse is just to represent the status. You understand what I'm saying? Me and you would like to ride horses, but we gotta go to who to ride horse? White man. He have the horses literally. You understand? Might be a few of us who actually own horses. You understand? But he have that status. You understand?
Right.
All right, read on.
And princes walking as servants upon the earth.
And who's the princes? Come on.
The leaders amongst the heathens.
No. Who's the princes here?
Oh, Salaka, sir.
Stick up, man.
Can't, sir.
Just now. Let me see. Hold on, right? Type it in. Right, in Facebook or YouTube. I give you a minute. Or Abadawan. Or Akaya.
They're not there. I'm not seeing them on the hangout, sir.
Not there?
No, sir.
Okay. Oh, the YouTube.
I'm check YouTube.
Yeah, check the YouTube and see if anybody answer. Give pin in the answers.
I ain't seen nobody put in the answers. I see
No worry.
Can't answer.
All right. So who's the kings walking what on the earth? Come on.
The 12 tribes.
Yes, the 12 tribes. Right. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. All right, we the kings. You understand? That's why I say in Revelation 5 and 10. Read Revelation 5 and 10.
The book of Revelation, chapter 5 and verse 10. And has made us unto our God kings and priests.
Kings and priests.
And we shall reign on the earth.
And we shall where?
Reign on the earth.
We shall reign on the earth. It's not happening right now. It's totally flipped, like we're saying Ecclesiastes. You understand? We are the kings, but we acting like who? The servant. You understand? The servant acting like who?
Kings.
The king.
Right.
And you can see the white man, he really out of position. That's not his seat. You can see that's not the white man's seat. His seat is not being the one in rulership. You understand? Having a white man in charge is like having a child running the household. You understand what I'm saying? That's just the truth about it. Having a white, come on.
And this scripture says we've been ruled by children and women.
You understand? So having a white man in charge, you could see the outcome of what this world has turned into. Just having a white man in charge, which he is out of place. You understand? He is actually a servant. He needs somebody to control him. You understand? Right? Where we at right now? So finish up Ecclesiastes one more time. Come on.
I have seen servants upon and princes walking as servants upon the earth.
Right, and seeing who?
Princes walking as servants upon the earth.
Seeing princes walking upon what? Walking upon what?
The earth.
The earth. You understand what I'm saying? Like it's totally flipped right now. We the ones in hell, they in what? They in heaven.
Right.
You understand? Our man across in Dubai, Saudi Arabia, they enjoying themselves. They got tons of money. You understand? The white man has tons of money. The Chinese man have tons of money. They don't need to come to America to enjoy life.
Right.
You understand? They don't need to do these things. Wherever we go, we have to toil. We have to work. You understand? But they don't. They're born into riches. You understand? White man, who you see on the street being a bomb, he just had to clean himself up.
Right.
Literally clean himself up, put on a suit and tie, and he's going to get a slavery that's paying him thousands of dollars. The same job you doing, he gonna be making 10,000 more than you. It's just, that's just reality. That's just white privilege, right? Where we at right now? No, go to Revelation. What's the next one?
6 and 10.
21 and 2.
Why I keep saying 6 and 10?
All right, go to Revelation 21 and 2. All right, so we're dealing with heaven right now, right? We don't have to die to go to heaven like the Christian church been trying to teach us since from mother womb. We hearing that we had to die to go to heaven. You know what I mean? So if we had to die to go to heaven, why try to live?
Right.
Why if you have cancer, why just be like, well, I'm going to heaven. Don't take the medicine. You know what I mean? Or if you had the AIDS, you know what I mean? Don't take the medicine. If you say if you die, you're going to heaven. Why are you trying to fight? You understand? Because they ain't no that. There's a make-believe place by the Christian church, by the white man. All right, come on.
So like I say, if I may, and that whole concept that the Christian church came up with about heaven and hell is so retarded, right? In that, let's say for example, Eddie Long, we know what he did to them, the boys. You know what I'm saying? He died. That means he go into heaven with all the sin he was committing on earth. That don't make no sense.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
What they'll counteract here and tell you is that he's going to hell. Just like what they say to us when we're on the street. Right. And they hear us teaching, right? They tell us we're going to hell because we racist. You understand? You don't go love everybody and you preaching hate. You're going to hell for what you say. You understand what I'm saying? But when you open the Bible and read it, there's no such place as when you die, you go to heaven, or when you die, you go to hell. Right. And then they bring in the Christian church, bringing a place in the middle of heaven and hell, I said the Catholic Church, where it's called purgatory, where you go to and people pray for your soul for you to go to heaven. You understand? Which is, all that is make-believe.
Canada.
You understand? Right? Why they molest kids in the Catholic Church or the Christian Church? They want you to think that when you die, if you're not good, you could still have a chance of making it into heaven. When we know that is not true.
Madness.
Right? Go to Revelation. Where we at? Revelation 1?
21 and 2.
Come on.
The book of Revelation, chapter 21 and 2. And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem.
New what?
New Jerusalem.
Start at verse 1.
Count. Verse 1. And I saw a new heaven and a new earth.
Go ahead.
For the first heaven and the first earth were passed away.
No, you want to break this down for me. Those of you who were in class here last class, come on, break this down for me.
Sir.
So I saw a new heaven. What's the new heaven?
The new rulership when Christ returns and the 144,000 chosen elect going to rule. That's the new heaven.
Right. And the new earth for the what? For the first heaven. What's the first heaven? Hold on, let somebody get me from online. What's the first heaven? Those of you listening on the Facebook or the YouTube. So the new heaven is blacks and Hispanics in rulership. Right? Those of you online, come on the YouTube or the Facebook. Give a minute. All right.
We have no response on this.
Okay. We're 30 seconds again.
It's just brothers and sisters signing in. Shalom, Shalom.
Okay. So. All right. But I want that they got.
I'm not seeing it. Not also.
Okay.
There's the internet messing up.
All right. Right. So what's the first heaven? Maya.
First heaven would be Esau's kingdom.
First heaven is
Esau's heaven.
All right. So give me a scripture to prove that.
Job
9:24.
Yeah, come on. Job 9:24. So.
Yeah.
But no.
Right. So yeah, we know the new heaven. Right. The first heaven, yes, is Esau rulership.
Right.
More so, give me. I was looking for 2nd Ezra 6 and 9.
Okay.
All right. 2nd Ezra 6 and 9.
The book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 6 and verse 9. For Esau is the end of the world.
For who?
For Esau is the end of the world.
For Esau. Now, when you read in this Bible, right, with these so-called biblical names, you don't know who they are. So sometimes it's so confusing that we just close it up. You understand? We depend on these preachers to tell us what the Bible is. You understand? But they don't teach us everything that's supposed to be taught in this Bible.
Right.
You understand? They don't even tell you who you are pertaining to this Bible. So we know that Esau is who?
The white man.
The so-called white man, according to the description or the characteristics given in this Bible.
Right.
Right? The Bible said Esau came out what? Red and hairy all over.
Right.
Like a hairy what? Garment.
And
we know that the white man ain't really white. But we say white because that's the meaning he gives to himself.
Right.
But he's really what? Red. That's why his blood shows forth through his what? Veins. You understand? He is red and he's hairy. You understand? Leave the white man for about a month or two without shaving, without Gillette. You understand? let Gillette go on what I have going on in Congress right now?
Strike.
A strike. But what's the strike? What's the
shut down? The
shutdown. Let Gillette shut down for a month. And you'll see white people, you wouldn't be able to make their faces out. You understand? They'll be so hairy.
Cousin it.
Man and female and male. You understand?
Right.
So read it one more time for me.
The book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 6 and verse 9. For Esau is the end of the world.
For who?
For the white man
Esau.
For Esau, the world.
Right. Which is who? The white man.
Right.
Right. He's the end of the world. And what does it mean by end of it? From watching what? From watching what they call some of these end the world shows they be showing, movies.
Walking Dead.
Not Walking Dead, but when I say the end of the world, when some alien coming to Earth, like Los Angeles, LA. What
the Skyline is one, and then Independence Day.
World War Z. Like those are when they're saying it coming to end. Right? I ain't talking about Walking Dead people still. I talk about aliens coming to take over the earth. You understand what I'm saying? The movies they bring out showing us that the earth going to be destroyed. Right. When you read the Bible, the earth is not going to be destroyed. Who's going to be destroyed? A man on the earth going to be destroyed. You understand? A certain nation is going to be destroyed when Christ returns. You understand? Right. And it's right here. You understand? And Ezra was asking the angel when this was going to happen. Right?
So just to add to what you're saying, like based on how we were taught, based on the scriptures, the word world simply means age or society. Right. So the society of the white man and these other nations will come to an end. And if I continue reading the scripture, it says, and Jacob is the beginning of that which follows.
Right. So hold on. Yes, Richard Mendes, you're right when you say Independence Day. Right? Perfect one. Independence Day. When those spaceship was doing what? Was destroying the earth. You understand? What the white man wants you to think is this. Whatever comes out of the sky, you have to come together with him to fight it. Right? But when you read the Bible, whatever comes out of the sky, brother, is to destroy the white man.
Right.
And that's Christ. That's Christ and his 200 million angels.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? That's what's in this Bible. You understand? So it ain't not about when you die, you're going to heaven. It ain't not when you die, you're going to heaven. When you die, your soul go back to the Most High. And what does it do? He send it right back here on the earth for your judgment. Right. That's what's in the Bible. That's facts. That's what you could open the Bible and read about.
Right.
You understand? That's why when you, as I say, you go on the internet, look up what the white man called like documentaries on heaven and hell, and he's going to tell you there's nowhere in the Bible that speaks about a place called heaven and a place called hell.
Right.
You understand? Where you die and you go to. You understand? Black people, some black people, how to put it, we live in hell so much that we prefer to die. We prefer to just give it up. Just say, you know what, that's it. I'm done. I don't want to live no more. You understand? Because you're in hell. Because we are in hell. Right. You understand? Where you at right now?
Book of Second Ezra, chapter 6, and verse 9.
Right. Read that over again.
For Esau is the end of the world. And Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
And Jacob is the beginning. Who's Jacob? So now we know the first heaven pertains to who? Esau. Right. You understand? To the white man, that's his heaven. You understand that we are in right now? You understand?
Okay.
Now read the second part of it.
Verse 10. The hand of
the second part.
Oh, Salakis. Second Ezra, chapter 6 and verse 9. Second part. And Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
And Jacob is what?
Is the beginning of it that followeth.
Jacob is the beginning. Jacob is the new heaven. Right. You understand? We're blacks and Hispanics, we gonna be in rulership.
Right.
You understand? Now, if the white man want a place to live, he has to come to us.
Right.
Chinese want a place to live, they have to come to us. That's right. You understand? The Africans want rice, they will have to come to who? Us. You understand? We are the ones gonna be in rulership. Ain't no more gonna be no UN, United Nations. That is a smoke screen for the white man being in charge.
Right.
It's going to be United Niggers.
Right.
In charge. Right. You understand? It's going to be blacks Hispanics and Native Indians. We're gonna be the ones in charge.
That's right.
Ain't gonna be no UN United Nations.
Right.
You understand? They're gonna be a particular people on the earth that's going to be in charge according to this Bible. And where's the kingdom of heaven going to be? Right here in this earth.
Right?
In rulership.
All
right? Heaven is a state.
Mm-hmm.
Heaven ain't no place you're going to. Or else I would ask a Christian, if you're so in love with heaven, show me in the Bible where you go to heaven.
Right.
You understand? Show me in the Bible where it say when you die, you're going to heaven to meet what does it say? Peter, Saint Peter at the gate. You understand? Where he gonna read out all the all the things that all the way the good and the bad, and if the bad or way the good, he send it to hell. Where are those places? You understand? Those places are make believe. Come on.
What is they say? Peter at the gate of heaven. So when you come, he's going to read to you your sins and weigh if you will go through the gate or go back to hell. That just
you understand? It's just things that you hear in the Christian church. You understand? Those things are just what we call make believe. It's myth.
It's witchcraft.
Just like marriage, weddings. Those things come from stories. We know that marriage, according to the Bible, is sex.
Right.
Sex is marriage. You understand? But the Christian church will have you think that in the Bible it says you have to marry before you have sex. You will think that growing up in the Christian church. But you go ask any pastor to show me where it says that, and you're gonna see him stammer. You're gonna hear him say, "Well, it's the custom of the church." He ain't gonna put it on the Bible, just like with heaven and hell. He's gonna have to tell you it's the custom of the church to believe in heaven and hell. There's no way in the Bible that says you go to heaven and hell. You understand? So read where you're at right now, one more time.
The book of 2nd Ezra chapter 6 and verse 9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
And Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Black man, one day you're gonna be in rulership.
Right.
One day you're gonna be in the new heaven. You understand? You ain't got to die to go to heaven, black man. All you got to do is do what? What we got to do to get that new heaven?
Serve the Most High.
Serve the Lord. And how do we serve the Lord? By obeying the Lord's statutes and commandments.
Right.
You understand? The church working against Christ. You can see that. They anti-Christ.
Right.
They don't tell you to follow the laws in the Bible. They tell you what? The laws are what? Done away with. You understand? They tell you that in the Christian church. That's why the pastor could sleep with your woman. You understand?
Right.
If the laws are done away with, all he wants is what? Money. Just bring that money and that's it. What kind of gospel they call it? Prosperity gospel. You understand? Where what they say that Christ ain't coming back for no broke Negro. You know what I mean? Creflo dollar, out of Creflo dollar mouth. You understand what I'm saying? Come on.
Which is a lie, because the scripture says that the poor and the meek shall inherit the earth.
Yes, but trust me, you don't know the snake you're dealing with in Creflo dollar. Creflo dollar ain't just have 10 people following him. He have over 25,000 members. You understand? Which means he's slick with whatever he do. You understand what I'm saying? He's very deceitful. Come on.
No, it's like I was going like that on what he said. That Christ mentioned that he came not unto the rich but unto the poor.
Right.
Yes. We know that. We know that.
Right.
We know that Christ came for the poor of us.
Right.
You understand? He came for the ones who ain't, how to put it, don't have that how to put it, that I ain't want to say that education, because he said he came for the forget the exact word he would have. But the learned of us who are basically with Creflo Dollar, TD Jakes and them, he basically said they done.
Right.
You understand? We the ones he came for to show us, yo, there's a kingdom coming. Right? You ever read that's the whole parable with Lazarus. The parable of Lazarus, not the Lazarus who Christ raised from the dead, but the Lazarus who was a rich man who was begging. You understand? Come on.
So is it safe to say that Yahushua came for the brainwashed of us?
Okay, I ain't gonna label it like that. You understand? With the brainwash of us. Because if that is the case, you know what I mean, I ain't gonna say just the brainwash of us, like, you know what I mean, like make it a blanket statement. You understand what I'm saying? I will leave it just as the Bible say. He came for the lost sheep of the house of Israel. So if you want to say the lost sheep brainwash, yes, that's what we come for. The lost sheep of the house of Israel. You understand? Go back to Revelation 21.
The book of Revelation, chapter 21, verse 1. And I saw a new heaven and a new earth. For the first heaven and the first earth were passed away. And there were no more sea.
And there were no more sea. Meaning what? There's no more sea.
Come on, read it one more time.
Yeah, come on.
The book of Revelation 1. And I saw a new heaven and a new earth. For the first heaven and the first earth were passed away. And there was no more sea.
What's it? No more sea. Come on.
I get it now.
Come on.
So the following of the people that was in the first heaven.
The who?
The people that were in the first heaven, following the first heaven, or under the rulership, or under the first heaven, benefited from the first heaven, was in the first heaven.
Okay. There's no more sea. Okay, what does the sea represent basically? Come on.
Multitude of people.
Yes, different contexts. What the sea represent? Just think the sea. Yes, you're right when they say the sea of people, right? But the sea in this case, just think the sea. When you're out in that sea, how does it look? What does it look like?
Bare.
Any one of you been out in the ocean? No more sea as people in the world, and Christianity. The world. Okay, think this.
So Vegas McDowell on Facebook said no more white people.
No more white people. He gets into it. He gets into it. But the sea in this case, right? Think if you're out there and if you all know what pirogue is, a small boat, one of them small boat with one engine on the back of it, right? You're out there in the ocean, right? Describe how you're going to feel. How you think you might feel, especially if you can't swim.
Uncomfortable.
You're gonna feel uncomfortable. You're gonna be scared. Why? Because of those big waves. You're gonna be. As I say, it's gonna be vast. The waves that you're seeing on the seashore is just a matter of what? Something that happened way out there.
Right.
Is, you know what I mean? It's small. It just got to the shore. You understand? So that sea basically represents something like it's dangerous. It's frightening to be in there. You understand? So now go to Revelation 20 and 13.
The book of Revelation, chapter 20 and verse 13. And the sea gave up the dead.
And the what?
And the sea gave up the dead.
So now what does the sea represent?
Danger.
Yes, but okay. Okay. When Christ returned, right? What is known, or what is this place going to be on when Christ returned?
Fire.
Fire. So what is the sea?
The land.
No.
Yes,
Come on. What the brother just said? When Christ returned, right? He ain't coming with, let's clear it up. When Christ returns, there's no chocolates going to be shared when Christ returns. Christ is not coming back with and buying millions of Hershey bars, or teddy bears, the ones that you're gonna get on Valentine's Day, which we're not supposed to celebrate.
Right.
You understand? For your girlfriend. You know what I mean? Ain't no teddy bears, ain't no hug me's, ain't no, you know what I mean, chocolate. None of that when Christ returns. When Christ returns, he's going to separate the sheep from the what? The goat. Which means, and he said what? There's going to be a lot of what? Killing taking place. Right? And remember, the Lord promised, since he destroyed the earth with water, he's not going to destroy it with water again.
Right. Okay.
This time, what he's going to destroy it with?
Fire.
Fire. You understand?
Kind of.
So now read verse 20, Revelation 20 over again.
The book of Revelation, chapter 20 and verse 13. And the sea gave up the dead which was in it.
Gave up the dead which was in it. So what does the sea represent? Yes, I know, well, fire, but I want it to be a clear description based on the Bible. Come on.
The sea that gave up the dead is the people, the society.
No, you're right when they say fire. Don't go past it. It's just a certain we say it a certain way in here. We use a certain is about 3 words to describe what the sea is. 3 words. You have the last word, which is
fire.
Right? I'm gonna give you just for time's sake. Right? The sea is basically the lake of fire. Right? The sea is the lake of fire. You understand? That's fire that Christ gonna come and put on this white man. And those of you who love him, yes, lake of fire. Those of you who love the white man so much, you are going to be in that sea with him, that lake of fire with him. Go on.
Vegas McDowell said World War III.
Yes, he's correct. If he said that, yes. World War III. That's the sea, that's the lake of fire. And read it one more time, read Revelation 20 and 13.
The book of Revelation, chapter 20 and verse 13. And the sea gave up the dead which were in it, and death and hell delivered up the dead which were in them.
And deliver up the what?
Death and hell delivered up the dead which were in them.
Right. So death and hell. You understand? Deliver what?
Them. And they were judged, every man according to their works.
Every man according to their works. You understand? You ain't listen to what the Lord say to do. You ain't do his Lord's statutes and commandment. You want to be a Christian, you want to be a Muslim, you want to be Buddha, close to Buddha, you shave your head bald and start to put the dots in it. You want to be close to Buddha? Well, you're going to be in the lake of fire when Christ returns.
Right.
You understand? You're going to be there. You're going to be judged by your works. Ain't going to be judged by what you say, but I love you and all the hymns you're singing to the Lord. The Lord don't want to hear that.
Right.
The Lord say don't eat pork. Do not eat pork. The Lord say interracial is crime, is a sin according to him. Don't sleep with a white man. Don't sleep with a white woman.
Right.
That's how he's going to judge you. He ain't going to judge you from you singing, opening your hymn book and singing from now till he come back. You playing the organ from now till he come back. You beating the tambourine from now till he come back and think that it's going to be okay with him. It ain't going to be okay with him. You're going to be in the lake of fire.
Right.
That goes for me. That goes for everybody who listening. If you ain't doing what the Lord say to do when you return, then, you know what I mean? You just have to face the music, as you say it. Right? So that was it on the what you call it again? On heaven. Right? That's the side for heaven. Right? Heaven is a state. You understand? You want to be in the kingdom of heaven? Remember, we're not like the Christian church. What did I say the Christian church doing? Or pertaining to Christ and heaven? Come on.
The Antichrist.
The Antichrist. But last week I said that the Christians, the difference between us and the Christian, when it comes to for Christ returning, we are doing things for Christ to return. The Christian, they are what? They're waiting on Christ to return. It's a total different mindset. If you're in the mindset of bringing Christ back, then your mindset is, I'm going to do what Christ did. That's how the Most High wants to send Christ back. I ain't doing what? Sitting down, singing and clapping and beating a tambourine and singing for Christ to return. That's not how Christ's going to return. Christ's going to return when what? When 144,000 men decide to do what? Serve the Lord.
Right.
You understand? That's how it's going. That's how it's going to go. And we know the church has more than 144,000 men. But Christ has returned as yet. Why? Because they waiting. We not. We praying that he'll return tonight. You understand? We praying that he'll return right now. You understand what I'm saying? Right? Go to let's start with the hell. You understand? Because everybody with this hell, everybody reaching the point right now, whereas the morality is so low right now, where it's almost like that stepping. You know what I mean? When they die, what? Wherever we go, I go. You understand? That's the state they're in. But if you knew what happened when you die, you understand? Your whole concept of life is going to change. You understand? Some of us think before we die, if we get a preacher to come pray on our body, we'll go to heaven. When that is a myth. Right. So you tell me you're going to molest and rape, and a preacher going to come and pray over you, and then the Lord going to accept your soul into heaven? You telling me you're going to eat pork, crab, shrimp, and lobster, you're going to commit adultery, you're going to do everything that against God, and on your dying bed, if a preacher come and make the sign of the cross and pray over your body, you're going to heaven? Negro, you can have a rude awakening when you come back in this earth and mom is on crack and daddy's in prison doing whatever. Right. You understand? Or daddy at night not trying to tuck you in. You understand? Doing something else that he ain't supposed to be doing. Right. You understand what I'm saying? Like, the Lord ain't nothing to play with. You understand? And the Christian church, for you to fully understand this, you gotta get a whole concept of Christianity out your mind. You understand? Now go to let's do hell now. Matthew 10 and 28. All right? Go to Matthew 10 and 28. Let's get hell. All right? So we know that heaven is a state. All right? You didn't have to die to go to heaven. You understand? Got it. But the kingdom of heaven is going to be where? On this earth. We're going to reign right on this earth. We're going to rule right on this earth. All right? Read.
The book of Matthew, chapter 10 and verse 28. And fear not them which kill the body.
And fear what?
And fear not them which kill the body.
And fear not them that kill the body. What is he talking about? And who's talking here right now? Yeah, what color is it written in?
Well, it should be written in red, but I got to see.
Okay, good. So it should be, it's written in red. I'm telling you, it's written in red. My Bible has it written in red. So who's speaking here right now?
This is Christ.
This is Christ speaking right now. And he's saying, he's telling you to do what?
And fear not them which kill the body.
And fear not them that kill the body. How does someone kill your body? Come on.
Because you need to eat pork, drugs.
Give me more. So come on.
I was gonna say how The police brutality, how they killing our brothers and sisters like that.
Right.
Okay.
They're killing us.
Come.
They're literally killing us in this place. You understand? Fear not them that could what? Kill your body. You understand? What does fear make you do? Fear make you do what? Compromise. You understand? And our forefathers, they compromised. You understand? Or as the white man would have done what? Kill them out. You understand? And Christ is saying to do what?
Fear not them which kill the body.
Fear not them that kill the body. You understand what I'm saying? You're going to be in the Christian church and you will never understand the scripture. You understand? They're going to be in that Christian church singing hymns and the pastor teaching you from God knows what. I would like to hear a pastor break this down. You understand? Pastor Pork Chop break this down.
Right.
You understand? Christ is saying, don't fear that man that could harm you. Don't fear that man that will take your what? Your job away. Don't fear that man that's going, you know what I mean, put you in prison.
Right.
Don't fear that man that is going to kill you for standing up for what's right. You understand? A lot of the disciples lose their life for doing what? For standing up for the truth. You understand? They didn't fear the person who could have what? Killed them. They didn't fear that. You understand? Read on.
Come. But are not able to kill the soul.
But are not able to kill your soul. How is your soul killed? So now you recognize Christ separated what? Where Christ separated?
Body.
From your what?
Soul.
Yes.
Right.
Christ separated your body from your soul. And these two lines right here, he separated it. He said of fear the man that could kill your body. Read that last part there.
Yeah, come. But are not able to kill the soul.
But are not able to kill the soul. So read from the top.
The book of Matthew, chapter 10, verse 28. And fear not to kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul.
But are not able to kill the soul. So the one who could kill your body, he can't do what?
Kill your soul.
He can't kill your soul. So of the break, you know, he talking about who? Man.
Cancer.
You understand? He talking about man. Don't fear man. You understand? He's saying man able to do what? Kill your what?
Body.
Your body.
Right.
But not able to do what?
Kill your soul.
The
soul here is representative of your spirit, right?
Basically, yes. Yes. But sometimes soul is used to represent
your body.
Your body itself. That's why when you're reading I think it's in Exodus where it said 70 souls entered into Egypt. You understand?
Yep.
Just means 70 human black people. You know what I mean? Which to be specific, it was Jacob.
11 sons.
Yeah, Israel and his sons entered into Egypt. 70 souls. You understand? So read on.
But rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body.
So now he bring it back. He said, but fear him. Because we know that when we read this Bible, right? When we read this Bible, it's specific on where your soul is going. You understand? When you die, your soul goes in Psalms 104, I think 28, where it speaks about when you die, your soul go back to the Most High. All right, so get that from really quick. All right?
Book of Psalms 104 and verse 28. That thou givest them, they gather. Thou openest thine hand. So like I said.
29. Check 29.
Verse 29. Thou hidest thy face.
Thou hidest thy face, meaning what? The Lord turns his back on you. When the Lord turns his back on you, what's going to happen? Read on.
They are troubled.
Right? They are troubled. Right? So that troubling, read on.
Thou takest away their breath.
That breath, meaning you die. You understand? The Lord turns his back on you. Cancer coming. AIDS coming. You understand? All these diseases that have been plaguing black people because we sinned against the Lord coming. You understand? He turned his back on you. And now you're going to sit up here and tell me, I'm blessed? No, you're not blessed.
Right.
You understand? You have AIDS and you are on drips. You understand? The doctor has an appointment in the morning to chop one of your limbs off. You're not blessed. We are not blessed. You understand? I don't know how you get blessed from getting. You understand? Or having, you know what I mean, or having to begin chemo. You understand? That ain't blessed. But can the Lord ease your suffering? Yes, he could. You understand? But you had to do what? You had to show him, you had to change your ways, basically.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? And we know that all that we going on right now, you come into the truth and you know what I mean, don't think that these ailments leave you and that's it. You understand what I'm saying? Some of them may have to deal with some ailments, but we know what we have to do so that the Lord ease us from it. You understand? The Lord, you could come in here and be healed. You have cancer, you come in here, you get healed. You understand? AIDS, you could get healed when you come in here. You understand? Because you know what you have to do to what? For the Lord to be pleased.
Right.
You understand? You do the Lord's statutes and commandments, you obey what he said, he could heal you. You understand? And how he healed you? Through the men of the Lord.
Right.
You understand? That could happen. But when a Christian and the Lord dealing with you, don't tell me you're blessed.
Right.
You're not blessed. Right? In here, you're going to be blessed if you obey what the Lord said to do. You understand? AIDS or no AIDS, syphilis or no syphilis. In here, you're going to be blessed and you're going to get healed. You understand? All the ailments you're going through, the Lord is going to heal you. You understand? If you do what he said to do.
Right.
And if not, so what? We're going to die and come back.
Right.
We're going to get a fresh new body. You understand? You want a life of no back pain? Well, now I think you're going to have to die and go with a brand new back if the Lord don't heal you. You understand what I'm saying? You want your two legs to be able to walk from A to B. Well, maybe if you're going to give you back your two legs to walk from A to B, he is going to give you back your legs to walk from A to B. You understand? But you have to show him first that you're willing to make a sacrifice. You understand? You're willing to sacrifice killing that old man in you so that a new man could be born, so that you could inherit the kingdom of heaven. That's the only way that could happen. You understand? So don't think that when you come in here, it's going to be a bed of roses. It's done. The work just started. Now you're going to have to learn the truth. Now you got to come, get into this class, become a trooper, become an officer, and now go and teach black people to do what Christ was doing.
Right.
You understand? You will have to do that. You understand? Right? Where we at?
Psalms 104 and verse 29. Thou hidest his face, thy face, they are troubled. Thou takest away their breath, they die.
They what?
They die.
They die. So when you die, it has nothing as what? Heaven or hell.
Right.
You understand? That's why Christ was saying what? Don't fear that person who could do what? Who could kill your body.
Cancer.
Fear the person who could do what?
Kill both body and soul.
Both body and soul. That's being done right now. Go take a look. Go turn your TV on. Just go and drive, you know what I mean, about 10 miles in the hood and see what's happening there. You understand? We strong out on drugs. You know what I mean? We don't even, we in winter and there's no heat. You understand what I'm saying? You ain't got no heat in your house. You understand what I'm saying? We living in hell as a nation, as a people. You understand what I'm saying? That's our body and soul being in hell.
Right.
And to show you how these, you know what I mean, the devil, 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 you know what I mean, such liars. You understand? When it comes to heaven and hell, you understand? Your body, right? Right. Don't do this, right? And people before you did it, and their hands got burned off, or they got burned. So don't do this, right? Go a lighter, right? If I take a lighter and I put it on, and I put it right under the palm of my hand, right? And I light it, what's gonna happen? I'm gonna burn my hand. You understand what I'm saying? What am I actually doing? I'm actually hurting myself.
Right.
You understand? Now, when you die and your soul is gone from this body, your soul gonna feel fire, your soul gonna feel torment, as a Christian like to say. Torment, they go to hell, and your soul is gonna be tormented. Where you getting that garbage from?
Right.
Now, my question is, how do you afflict your soul? Hold on.
So
let me see if anybody from the from last week still have it. How you gonna afflict? Yeah, online.
I don't have nobody over here.
Okay, no sweat. What would the YouTube? How do you afflict your soul?
Hello, sir.
Come on.
How about that one?
Come on about that one.
Akaya.
By fasting and keeping the eye all day.
By what?
Fasting.
By fasting.
Oh, you want it? That's basically it. But tell me how is your soul being afflicted if you're fasting?
You have deprived your physical body of food, physical food, and in that way.
But in other words, that soul needed a body for what? To actually feel torment.
Right.
You understand?
Kind of.
What day is that? You correct a young hour, right? What day is that? What we call that day?
The Day of Atonement.
Day of Atonement, right? The Day of Atonement, you afflict what?
Your soul.
Your soul. You understand what I'm saying? That's why what Paul was saying. Paul was saying his flesh his spirit is willing, but his what? Flesh is weak. You understand what I'm saying? Like these Christians read this Bible in the eyes of white America, white society. You understand what I'm saying? Your soul get afflicted by what? By what? By you fasting. You understand? So that soul needs a body. But when you die, you don't feel nothing. You know what I mean? You can put a mattress to a dead person, a lighter to a dead person, he ain't gonna feel nothing.
Right.
You understand? So don't tell me that you're gonna die and now go to what? To hell to get tormented. All those things are made believe by the Catholic and Christian church. We live in the only way out hell is by doing what the Lord said to do.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying? That's the only way out of hell, by doing what the Lord said to do, by obeying his statutes and commandments. You understand? By getting into the I.S.U.P.K. There ain't no way. It's a straight and narrow path.
Right.
You understand? To getting into the kingdom of heaven, to getting out of hell. You understand? That's the only way. Ain't no other way. I can't get no recipe. I wish I could get, you know what I mean? Just get a recipe and say, eat this, eat that, and you'll be in heaven. No, it ain't like that. You understand? Read over Matthew 10 and 28.
The book of Matthew, chapter 10, verse 28. And fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul.
Are not able to what? Kill the soul. You understand? Read on.
But rather fear him which is also to destroy both soul and body in hell.
Which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell. Meaning who? Fear who?
Lord.
Fear the Lord.
Right.
You understand? Fear the Lord. And what does the Bible say about fear? Come on.
Is it the The beginning of knowledge?
Beginning of what? Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Is to do what? Is to fear the Lord. You understand? The beginning of wisdom is to fear the Lord, because he can destroy what? Both body and soul in hell. So think that day of atonement, right? On that day of atonement, when you ain't eating for about what, 24 hours, what's happening?
Keeping yourself hungry.
Yeah, but what happening to you? How you feeling?
Weak.
Weak, pain. You understand? Voices in your head saying, man, drink some water.
Right.
Just a little bit, just a drop.
Ain't nobody gonna see you, man. Just drink a little.
Just a drop. You understand what I'm saying? That's how you afflict your soul. You understand? Come on.
Also, is a feast of unleavened bread, is that also afflicting your soul since we're not eating yeast?
No. No. Basically, it's the day of atonement. When you say affecting your soul, just think, okay, even if I don't cook with yeast,
right,
I still eat it.
Okay, come on, I got you.
You know what I mean? Yeah. I talk about fasting. You understand?
Right.
Where you could fast, and it says, you know what I mean, to strengthen your spirit, you should do what? You should fast.
Come.
You understand? That's how you do what? You control your body. You understand? You want to know, you want to get strong, you want to get rooted in here. You want to make sure you do what the Lord said to do. You want to get off of whatever I want to say ailment, but whatever vice or addiction you have. A good way to start is by fasting. That day you go without whatever your addiction is, you go without it. You understand? It's almost like with cigarettes or something.
Right.
You know what I mean? You start smoking less and less each day. You understand? And before you know it, you're gonna be strong.
Right.
You know what I mean? Fasting is to really strengthen you. You understand? Strengthen your body. Come on.
I was just adding to what you say, because my first day of atonement, I went through it, but like 2 seconds before it was up, I already had food and water and everything right there. You know what I'm saying? So as it's done, I'll eat.
Right.
But the last one, I went to my slave. I did all that I had to do. I washed the vehicle. I was inside. I prepared myself for the class. I think I had a class. You know what I'm saying? And it was over. And when it was over, I didn't realize it was over.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then I started to eat.
You know
what I'm saying?
Like it's a fight.
Yeah, it's a mental. Yeah.
You have to say it's a mental. But it's just to show you that, like, hell is not tormenting your soul. You understand? When I say hell, meaning it's not a place when you die and you go to torment your soul.
Right.
You understand?
There
is not a place. You understand what I'm saying? When the Bible speaks about hell, basically it's the state you're in.
Right.
You understand? And another one is when they say I think I don't know if you all could find it, where it speaks about Christ's body being in hell for 3 days. All right. And what does that mean? What does that mean?
He was in a low state for 3 days.
No, not low state.
He was dead.
No, he wasn't. Just think this. Just think this. Okay, with Lazarus was stinking, right? But Christ did what? Brought him, raised him. You understand? There are some people who you might cover and you ain't gonna get no pulse on them for maybe a few, you know what I mean, minute or what. And then after they reach the morgue or wherever, they come back. You understand? Which means they never left. It's just, you know what I mean? They were still there. That the soul was still there. You know what I mean? I had a grandfather. He had a stroke in the house, and they had covered him, waiting for the coroners to come get him, and he woke back up. You understand what I'm saying? Like it could happen. You understand? That's how the Lord have it. When it ain't your time, it ain't your time. But go on.
But what are you looking for, sir?
Where it says his with Christ was in hell for 3 days.
Come on, sir.
Right? Take me from Matthew 10 to 28 to what's the next one? Give me Ecclesiastes 3 16 to 17. Okay? I mean Ecclesiastes. All right. Once we get through this, we're going to and show that Satan ain't he's how to put it. The Christian should believe that beneath the earth, and he's in rulership in heaven. So it's like him and Christ. I mean him and the Most High. They're fighting for people's soul.
Right.
Yes, and that's what the Christian church will have you think. But when you come into the I.S.U.P.K and you learn under command in GEN.YAHANNA, all of that get washed away. All that, that becomes clear to you. You understand? Heaven and hell becomes clear to you. You understand? Now read what I.
Come. The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 3, verse 16. And moreover, I saw under the sun the place of judgment, that wickedness was there.
That what?
That wickedness was there.
Right. So where's that place they're talking about? So read one more time.
Come. And moreover, I saw under the sun the place of judgment.
So under the sun, you saw the place of what?
Of judgment.
Of judgment. You understand? What do they say when you die? When you die, you're going to be what?
Judged for your sin.
Yeah, you're going to be judged according to how you live.
Right. Come.
So you're going to be judged. You're going to be judged whether you're going to where? Heaven or whether you're going to hell. You're going to be judged.
Come.
Right? And read on.
That wickedness was there in the place of righteousness. That.
And the place of what?
In the place of righteousness.
So hold on. So read it one more time. So we will be clear on it. In
the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 3, verse 16. And moreover, I saw under the sun the place of judgment, that wickedness was there. The
wickedness was there. Read on.
And the place of righteousness, that iniquity was there.
And that iniquity was what?
Was there.
Was there. So righteousness and what? Iniquity was where?
In hell.
No,
in the place of judgment.
Place of judgment
on earth.
Because it say under the what?
Under the sun.
Under the sun. What's under the sun?
The earth.
The earth. And it's saying the righteous and the what? And the man who what?
Unrighteous.
Right? What's the word that's used there?
Wicked.
Wicked. So the righteous and the wicked, both under the sun, and they're both going to get judged where?
Under the sun.
Yes, come.
Under the sun.
Right, come.
That's where the wicked and the righteous going to be judged. So what is he telling me? I had to die.
Right.
To be judged to whether I'm going to heaven or hell.
Yeah.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Where is that in the Bible? As I say, you could go right now. You could leave after this class. You just go on YouTube and type in Hitler. Go look at the documentaries and see what the white man is actually saying. He is blatantly telling you there is no place like that in the Bible. So where do they get it from? You understand? They're gonna have to tell you it's a custom. Just like they ain't gonna tell it, they would basically tell it it's a custom. You understand? It's the same thing with marriage. And to them, custom take precedence over what the Lord says to do. You understand? Because some pope, some molester is in power and seat, and he decides what you do. You understand? When Christ died, Peter didn't just went off and do what he felt to do. Remember, Peter and his disciples were still doing what? Were still baptizing.
Oh yeah, come.
You understand? With water. You understand what I'm saying? But they stopped when they understood what Christ was trying to teach them.
Come.
You understand what I'm saying? Which means what? Peter followed Christ.
Right.
Peter didn't follow a custom. You understand? Peter didn't decide, you know what? We're gonna do this now. No, he ain't changed it up. Just like UPK, we ain't changed up nothing. You understand? We ain't breaking off from a break off from a break off from a break off. This is the form of the truth.
Right.
You understand? All the other groups came out of the UPK. You understand? Because somebody ain't feel it was dealt right or whatever.
Right.
Wanna be in power. You understand? When the Lord ain't give them that. You understand? Right? Where I tell it to go? Where we at right now?
Verse 17.
What? Finish it off.
Verse 17. I said in mine heart, God shall judge the righteous and the wicked. For there is a time there for every purpose and for every work.
So there's a time what?
There is a time there for every purpose and for every work.
For every purpose and every work. You understand? You understand what is being said? All right? Come on.
What does it mean by oh, he's saying there's a time there, meaning like there's a time when everyone's going to be judged. Is that what it's saying?
Read one more time.
I said in mine heart, God shall judge the righteous and the wicked, for there is a time there for every purpose and for every work.
Right, for every purpose and every work. Right? So what does that mean? Every purpose and every work. Meaning what?
So it's a purpose for the wicked to do what they're doing and the righteous to do the work they're doing.
Okay. Pertaining to black people, right? Hispanics and Native Americans, right? What does the Lord want us to do?
Serve him.
Right. In other words, what's the purpose of a black man?
To serve the Lord.
Prove it. Where you gonna get that? Where does it say that?
Deuteronomy 7:6.
What does it say?
It says the Most High has chosen us to be a special people unto him.
Right. A good one is hold where you're at. Right. Go to Ecclesiastes 12:12.
12:12.
That's good. But to put a nail in the coffin, go to
is that the duty of man?
Yes.
Yes, that's Most High.
Understand? Yes.
Oh, I didn't think of that, man. Damn.
You say Ecclesiastes, sir?
Ecclesiastes.
Ecclesiastes. Well,
kaboom.
I don't think I got it.
It's not it?
Ecclesiastes. Not TUS. Ecclesiastes.
And further, that's what you are, right?
Yeah.
Ecclesiastes.
Can't
12:12.
Can't say.
You don't see that
You got it?
No, that's the one, sir.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
Come on, read it.
The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12 and verse 12. And further, by these, my son, be admonished of making many books. There is no end and much. Study is a.
So what is it saying in here?
Be admonished. Making many books. It's saying just do the work. Continue.
Look up what admonish means.
Be of good reputation.
No, look it up.
Admonish, warn, or reprimand someone firmly.
So it's saying be admonished. He's actually doing what?
Checking.
He's teaching.
No, we just said
checking.
Warn or reprimand.
All right, warned. So you're being warned. You're being admonished.
Oh, okay, come.
All right.
Right.
You're being warned of what?
Of making many books.
Of making many books. The book of what? The book of Mary. The book of
Joshua.
or the Josephus.
All
right? You wanna add books onto the Bible.
Oh, okay.
You understand? You wanna go read. You're going to read some book the white man puts out on the Bible and telling you that there's no race. There's no such thing as race on the earth. We are all humans.
Right.
You understand? There's no such thing as Christ only dying for the Israelites.
Right.
You go read a book. You're gonna read a book on we all came out of Africa, and the person who wrote the book, the historian, he going and pulling histories on when so-called black people was in Africa.
Right.
But there's no name of these black people be calling by the biblical name.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? And he goes and puts in his book that we all African, and now you reading it, and it's contradicting the Bible.
Right. Okay.
You understand? In your mind, you understand there's a contradiction. You understand? Because you read, you go talk to somebody who read many books, right? They will basically look at this as a storybook, one of the history book, and they would not put it together that the Bible says none shall want to meet. What does that mean when it says none shall want to meet?
None shall want a mate?
Who meet? Like the Bible. Go to I think it's is Ezekiel or Isaiah.
None shall want to meet.
All right, let's get that quick.
Isaiah.
All right. Put it up quick for you.
Was it 34:16?
Yeah, that sounds like it.
34:16.
Real quick. All right.
Book of Isaiah, chapter 16. Seek ye out the book of the Lord and read. No one of these shall fail.
All right. The Bible plainly tell you to do what? Seek ye out what?
The book. The book. Seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read.
And read. Seek ye out the book of the Lord. What's the book of the Lord?
The Bible.
Bible.
Right.
So if a book is not in here, if the Josephus is not in here, if the book of Mary is not in here, if the book of the Lord's disciple is not in here, then it's not part of the what?
Bible.
Bible is plain.
Right.
Like, it ain't tutus. I mean, come on. This ain't rocket science.
Right.
He telling you, seek ye out the book of the Lord.
Right.
I read on.
And read. No one of these shall fail.
No one of these shall fail. Meaning, if you're reading that Christ is going to return with 200 million angels and destroy this place in the lake of fire, then it's going to what?
Happen.
It's going to happen.
Right.
It prophesied that we were going to slavery by way of slave ship. It happened because we disobeyed the Lord.
Right.
You understand? So if we obey the Lord, then what he said we was going to get, we're going to get it.
Right.
It's going to happen. You understand? Read on.
No one of these shall fail. None shall want her mate.
None shall want her mate. You understand? Meaning what?
Meaning no book can compare to the Bible.
Yeah, you can't join no book onto the Bible.
Right.
You can't join a book onto the Bible.
Yeah, you can't do that. You know what I mean? But when we read stuff, is how to put it? The Bible gives it how to put it
validity
for certain things in the book. When he speaks about black people.
Right.
You understand? But we don't read the book and then the Bible gives validity to the book.
Right.
No. None shall want to meet. Meaning you could read this by itself and you're going to get all the knowledge you have to get on black people.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? You understand?
Canada one cancel.
Right? None shall want to me. Like, ain't no book you could read. Ain't no amount of book you could read and then come and say, well, the Bible ain't true because when I read such and such by some from some snake or some snake eater, you understand? You're gonna tell me that he have more wisdom than what's in here? Then why is his book not more seeked out than the Bible?
Right.
You understand? Ain't no book on the earth that seeks out more than this Bible.
Right.
You understand? Who making all the money on this Bible?
Christian church.
You understand? The most seeked out book. You one platinum, diamond, whatever you want to put it. This book had done it. You understand? It up there. You understand what I'm saying?
You may finish reading.
Saying, finish it up.
For my mouth it have commanded, and his spirit it have guarded them.
Right, his mouth he has commanded, meaning to go teach this.
Prophesy.
Right. You understand? Okay. All right.
So
that's what's going on. Read on.
Read on. Verse 17.
Any more?
No, that was it. I was giving a precept because that's the precept I use for me.
But it says
the book of Joshua, chapter 1 and verse 8. The book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou mayest meditate therein day and night, that thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein.
You understand? So that's what's in there. And you have to observe and do what? Everything that's in that Bible. You understand? So now where had you? Where was before you went to that scripture?
What was it 12? Ecclesiastes 12.
Yes. So go back there now.
Chapter 12, verse 12. And further, by these, my son, be admonished of making many books. There is no end.
There's no end, meaning you ain't gonna stop. You understand?
Right.
You think there ain't no end to doing that. You're reading a ton of history books. You're into a ton of the lost book of the dead. You will see who, right? Read on.
And much studies is a witness of the flesh.
Is it what?
Is a witness of the flesh.
Weariness.
Is a weariness of the flesh.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna get from reading all those books.
Yes.
No, what does weariness mean?
It's gonna tire you out. You're gonna get fed up.
You know what I mean? You're weary. You're gonna be tired. You know what I mean? So like you go talk to somebody who into everything. I mean, they're gonna be like, man, don't come and tell me nothing on religion. They're tired. They're tired of trying to search. Yeah. I mean, all it's gonna do from reading all them books is gonna make you tired. That's all. You ain't gonna get no knowledge about Christ and disciple. You ain't gonna get nothing like that. You understand? Read on.
Verse 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter.
Let us what?
Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter.
Let's hear the conclusion of the what?
Of the whole matter.
Of the whole matter. Read on.
Fear God.
What?
Fear God.
Just like what we read in Matthew 10 and 28, where it says, fear him that could what? Kill your body and what?
And soul.
Soul in hell. Fear the man that could put you where? Put you to live where? In the hood. That could give you cancer. Fear that man. Fear that man that could put you in a situation where you will have to be on the street begging for money. You understand? Fear that man that will put you in a situation where you will have to either choose to be immoral or stay hungry. You understand? Fear that man. You understand? Like fear him. He ain't to be played with. Because he know how to make you hurt. You know what I mean? He know how to make you hurt. You've seen all these advertisements on TV with the white man sitting in these nice restaurants, driving these nice cars, living in these nice houses. And you looking at your four walls with your broken down air conditioning unit, with your broken down fridge. You had to hit the fridge, or you had to get a rubber band or a cloth to tie the fridge handle to keep the fridge closed because the magnetic strip going through. You understand? You had the fridge for about 50 years from your grandfather to you, from your great granddaddy to you. Then you gotta pass that on to your kid, because we in hell.
Right.
You understand? Where we at?
And keep his commandments.
And what?
And keep his commandments.
Keep his commandments. Read on.
For this is the whole duty of man.
For what's the duty of a man? To
fear God and keep his commandments.
That's the duty of man.
Most High Christ.
That's it right there.
You understand what I'm saying? To fear God. Right? And as I said again, you Christians, you don't fear God by doing what? By beating a tambourine.
Right.
Right.
That's not called fearing God. Playing the organ is not. Singing hymn in a Christian church, in a Catholic church, is not fearing God. You understand? You're not showing that you fear God. You have to do his commandments. And in his commandments, he gives you laws on what to eat. There's a dietary law. There's laws on how we should conduct ourselves with each other. You understand? There are marriage laws. You understand what I'm saying? There are different laws that are, put all the laws together, as Christ said, to do what? To love your neighbor as yourself. And to do what?
Love the Most High with you.
Yes. Yes. You understand? You see, on these two hang all the what? Commandments. Not just one, not just 10.
Right.
The Christian should tell you what? There are only 10 that Moses bring down from the mountain. 10 alone.
So like I said,
come on.
And it's like what you just said, like if Moses went up on Mount Sinai for 40 days and 40 nights, how the hell is he gonna come down with just 10 commandments?
Right.
Like all yes, what about those?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And now in that 10, ask Pastor Pork Chop is your tithes.
Right.
In that 10.
No. So why is keeping tithes law?
You understand?
So
the church is about making money.
Right.
You understand? Just like when you go read with the Catholic Church, when they brought in this whole thing concept of heaven and hell, it was to control the rich. You understand? With the way they was living. You understand? And now it had a point where they would have to pay for them to go and eat into heaven. You understand? Trust me. I'm gonna fully get the books, everything, and bring it out and show you all. You know what I mean? How? You know what I mean? What religion is all about, basically. It has nothing to do with the Bible.
Right.
They just made up a religion, had customs to it, and now it's done like if it's the Bible.
One concept.
When everything is done in the Christian church has nothing to do with the Bible, or 99.9% of it is against the Bible.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Come on.
So like it's a little off topic. This is one of the scriptures that I don't know if I would need to read it, but when a Christian pastor or Christian say there's no race in the Bible, nothing to do with race. It don't even have a word race in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? I'd give them Ecclesiasticus 26, and you'd start from 21, and it says, so thy race which thou livest shall be magnified.
All right.
I mean, you can read higher up. It's really talking about you choosing a woman from your race.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I understand, but as I say, it's a foolish argument to even get into pertaining to your race. We know what it's talking about. When you say your race, is your ethnicity.
Right.
You know what I mean? What tribe you're from. It's just like today, you don't on the paper when you do your what you call it again, your
applications or
your application, or when they do the census, they don't have what tribe you're from.
Right.
They ask you what's your nationality.
Yeah.
Right. So and they give you a list of different nationalities you choose from. You understand? But when they ask you what's your nationality, it's basically asking what's your race, what's your ethnicity. You know, where you're from, who's your people. You understand? But they give you a list, which you already, how to put it, brainwash into going by what he calls you,
right?
Not what the Lord called you.
Okay. Right. So like for example, I work at Amazon, and when I do my application, I put Hebrew Israelite.
Right. No, you could do that. I mean, if there's a other spot where it tells you could do it.
It has a spot where you say other.
Yes.
Yeah, I just put in Hebrew Israelite.
Right. So you could do that. You understand what I'm saying? But there's no option for it. Right. Why? Because the white man trying to make sure and take that word away from your name. The whole name, the whole identity. Your whole culture, yes, your identity, everything away from you. No, he trying to teach you what heaven is. He trying to teach you what hell is, and it's not in the Bible.
Right.
Right. So where's the next one we're going to after Ecclesiastes?
Deuteronomy 32 and 22.
Yes, go to that now. All right. Abadauna Akaya, you have any questions? Or sister there in the room also, does she have any question? And Facebook, YouTube. I mean, if you get questions in. All right. Deuteronomy, where we at?
32 and 22.
Come on.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 32, verse 22.
This is a challenge that I normally have. How do I deal with a situation where place of employment would know that I declare it to my boss that I do not celebrate holidays, the man-made holidays, don't indulge in any form of festive activities. Yet, when these times come around, I'll be required to do something in the season, in the time that will relate to the festive holiday.
Okay, okay, I think just correct me if I'm wrong, right? What you're asking is at your job, which we say in here we call it slavery, right? So at your slavery, what you're saying is there are certain holidays that they try to have you celebrate, right? For example, birthdays, or the Christmas party. That's what you're speaking about?
Not that I'm forced, but there might be situations arising where I'm asked to volunteer to do something or take on a certain task, which has to do with the whole festive celebration. And then I would have to stand and declare myself that, remember, I do not indulge in such, so I would not want to be taken on this activity.
So like I said, she's saying, for example, if they have like a Christmas party celebration, but they want her to help decorate the spot, so she'll say like she not in this Christmas, so she not gonna take part in that. How should she deal with it?
Right, sis. What you're doing is right. They have enough personnel to put up whatever decorations they want to put. Now, if you are working for a company that decorates offices for Christmas, then that's your slavery.
Right.
But if you are a slavery and that is not part of your job portfolio, I won't even sweat it. I'll just say I do not celebrate that day. You understand? It's against my belief. Yeah, you understand? So now, if there's anything to come from it, you could go. You know what I mean? You could take that up. You know what I mean? You more than likely could take that up with either the union or you know what I mean, a lawyer. You understand? Because ain't no job could force you to do something that is not part of your job portfolio. Right. You understand? Celebrating birthdays or Christmas or any day, if that's not on your job description, then you do not have to do it. You understand? They have their parties. I'm nowhere to be found. They have their Christmas parties, and it's a work day. I'm working. This is what you're paying me to do. So I'm working. I'm behind the computer doing my slavery.
Right.
You understand? I'm not doing what they're doing.
Right.
So what if you saying you don't celebrate and you staying away from it? That's good enough. They're telling you don't. You know what I mean? You don't celebrate it. It's against. In your belief, it's against God.
Right.
That's what you believe. You understand? That was it.
Concern.
Yes. What we will have to do as a nation, we're gonna have to do what? We're gonna have to do what? Set our standards high as a nation. You understand? We have to be the ones not to compromise. You understand? You just take a look at these other nations, the Muslims. They'll come to work dressed in a dress.
Yeah.
You take a look at these so-called what do you call them? East Indians. These certain sect where they have their head wrapped every day. You understand? They or East Indian woman should wear the sari, should wear the dress, the traditional dress, and go to work. You understand? Because they fully what? Ain't compromising.
Right.
They're keeping themselves at a certain standard. You understand? Now we will have to do the same. When Christmas or any day come around, we will have to be the ones to be like, you know what? I don't celebrate that. And just, you know what I mean, go back to doing what we're doing. Birthdays, we're gonna have a birthday celebration for Sarah or whoever. I should say Sarah was for Vashti. We have a birthday celebration for Vashti. You understand? Are you gonna put, you know what I mean, $5 or $10 to the cake or whatever? No.
Right.
You understand? But if there's a baby shower for Sarah or for Mercedes, you know what I mean? That you could do.
Right.
You know what I mean? Ain't no sin in doing. You understand what I'm saying? Ain't no sin in participating in helping a sister out. Right? Not a heathen, no. I wouldn't go that all the way out on a heathen. I talk more specific for your people.
Right.
You understand? I would try and help out if, you know what I mean, that's somebody who, you know what I mean, I will hire as a friend or something. You understand?
Canada.
But we will have to get our standard all the way up. All right? Any more questions? Come on.
So like, I just wanted to ask, like, at my slave, just for the New Year's, they had a day where if you wanted to come, you could come before the New Year's. That's the last day before the New Year's. I chose not to go because you know I'm U.P.K. But had I chosen to go, all in my U.P.K. and eat the ice cream and the cake, would that be a sin?
Okay, maybe borderline. I mean, it's almost like what you're saying is you could be in here and celebrate this.
No, I wasn't going to say.
Just saying that's what it's going to look like.
Canada one cancer.
You understand what I'm saying? That's what it's going to look like. You know you're not celebrating it, but to show some strength and to give your people some set of high standard, you cannot. And if you're again in the Israelite garment, you are doing your job. You ain't there celebrating. You understand what I'm saying? You ain't there having a nice time with them. You understand? But yeah, man, I'm Lord will. I make it. Don't come to the party later on. This, that, the other, because they already see it there, so they think you're doing what? You're gonna bring you in.
Right.
You're gonna celebrate it. Our champagne. Got a bottle of champagne I was holding on to. You know what I mean? You wanna come bring it in with me? You know what I mean? Nah. Put yourself like certain things you didn't want to put yourself in them type of situation. If you could stay away from it, stay away from it.
John, so like I during that I called you, I didn't get you to ask you about it. Yeah. So when I didn't get, I just didn't go.
Yeah. You know I want me personally. I would tell you not to go. You understand what I'm saying? But I won't go and you know what I mean, be there with them, and you know what I mean, then I have to explain, well, I'm just here for the food.
Right.
I am enough flyers.
You understand what I'm saying? So it don't make sense, you know what I mean, you go
Be there. Come on.
I mean,
I think the brother has a question.
come on.
Salam, sir.
Yeah.
So you're saying that one can go for a baby shower?
So you saying that a woman can go to a baby shower?
Yes. That's not unlawful. That ain't nothing against that. You understand? That's basically, you know what I mean, how to put it, sisterhood. Sister, you know what I mean? You're trying to help a sister out. This is the first child or how many ever child. This is a newborn coming in. And newborn gonna need what? Pampers.
Right.
You understand? Wipes. You understand? You have a newborn, you might go through about 5 Pampers in a day or more.
Right.
Because he or she pissing and doodling almost after every meal.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So you just helping that mother, that new mother, get her, you know what I mean, be able to go through that process. That process of being a mother. You understand what I'm saying?
Canada.
So it ain't nothing unlawful in that. You know what I mean? But don't tell me after the baby make a year, you go in there to celebrate 1 year of the baby being born. You know what I mean? Then that is totally opposite. Come on.
Somebody online says that they want to find out where they can find marriage laws in the Bible.
Marriage laws? Okay. When it pertains to one is in, I believe, okay, and when I say marriage laws, meaning the interracial marriage. Like for example, Deuteronomy 7:3, where it tells you that you ain't supposed to marry a son or your daughter to a heathen, right? And then what marriage is,
you get
Exodus. So we know what marriage is. Marriage is what? Sex. Right? And then it has Deuteronomy, I think, not Deuteronomy. That's what I'm gonna get.
It's 34 and something.
No, where it says, where it was mentioning, if you force a woman and she doesn't cry out, right?
You betroth a woman or something.
Right? You'll be right? If you're, let me get it just on for you.
Can't.
I think it's in Deuteronomy, somewhere in Deuteronomy, or Leviticus. My more things so is in Deuteronomy. Let me get it. Deuteronomy 20. All right, 22. Deuteronomy 22 is Sasa 13. Right? So, like I said, 25. But if a man find it and betroth the damsel in the field, and the man force her and lie with her, then that man only that lay with her, he shall die. You understand? It's giving you a difference between what is marriage and what is what? Rape.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? All right, and it tells you if you go have sex with a woman, before you speak to the father, it tells you what you have to do. You have to still give a dowry to that woman. Okay. You understand? And now, don't try to do this outside of the truth. This has to be done with in here. For it to be done properly and right. You understand? That's why we have these these protocols that we read, the security announcements that we read. You understand?
Another one,
right? Saying, and then it's in Tobit also too. Tobit, where it speaks about you should only marry an Israelite, basically. All right. I forget the I
got you 14 and something.
14 and something, Tobit. All right, let's tell them what it is. We're going to read it. All right. Anything again? Akaya, anything? Abadawan, anything? Before we get into Deuteronomy?
I'm not hearing him, sir. He there, but I'm not hearing him.
All right. Yeah. All right, so go to Deuteronomy 32 and 22.
Let's
get back to the whole thing about
it's Tobit 4 and 12.
Tobit 4 and 12, right? Okay. It tells you about marriage and marry.
Right, people of your tribe.
Yes.
Deuteronomy. Read it.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 32, verse 22. For a fire is kindled in my anger, and shall burn unto the lowest hell.
And shall what?
And shall burn unto the lowest hell.
A fire is what? Enkindled in my what?
In my anger.
So a fire. So when, so what is it trying to say? Not trying to, what is it saying basically? A fire is kindled in my anger. Come on.
The Most High grievous and he vexed.
He's angry.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I mean? You ever get argument with someone and the person who you ain't gonna argue, who, you know what I mean, you're cool with, say, yo, what's going on, man? Like, man, I'm hot, man. I'm heated. I'm angry.
Fire.
You understand? But the Lord is saying what? A fire is enkindled in my what? My anger. You understand? And the Lord hot. He is vexed. He's angry. Right? Read on.
And shall consume the earth with her increase.
And shall what?
And shall consume the earth with her increase.
And shall consume the earth with her increase. Right? Meaning what?
With the population of everybody on it.
Right? With her increase, meaning that baby you're going to bring forth, you understand? Lord won't deal with it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Okay, right.
With her increase, like Lord in plain. You understand? Read it one more time from the top. Tell them where you at.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 32, verse 22. For a fire is kindled in my anger.
Right.
And shall burn unto the lowest hell.
And it shall burn unto this lowest hell. I thought when you die, so this is only going to happen when you die.
Yeah.
Wow. You're sure the Christian should say hell is a place where you go. But it's saying what? What is it saying? It's going to burn unto what?
Unto the lowest hell.
Unto this lowest hell. Right? When you go do when you go read the Bible, you're going to see that hell was a place, was a physical place on the earth at a point in time.
Right.
Right? I believe it was called Sheol.
Sheol.
Yeah, you understand? As a place, it's like a dump. Let's think a dump. You understand? It was hell. That place was called hell. Anything you didn't want, it was dumped away. There. You understand?
Kind of one kind.
And from there, it's almost like you in your house and you'll be like, I mean, ain't nothing to eat. Like, man, we in hell here, man. You know what I mean? We fully in hell.
No. Facebook dead.
All right. Now, go on.
Okay. And set on fire the foundations of the mountains.
I set on what?
On fire the foundations of the mountains.
I set on fire the what?
The foundations of the mountains.
The foundation of the mountain. So what is it talking about? Hold on. Let me see. Akaya Wabadawan. What is this say? You want to take a try at it?
SHALAM, sir.
Come on.
Said set on fire the foundation of the government or government.
Yes, but tell me what that means.
Those who have us in hell, well, none will be spared, not even the ruling class.
Where, okay. Where's the foundation of the mountain?
In the earth.
No. What do they call the top of a mountain? Pinnacle. Right? Pinnacle, right? At the top of a mountain. All right. What's the bottom of a mountain?
The valley.
Base.
You read it again. You're right there.
Come.
And shall set on fire.
And set on fire the foundation of the mountains.
So what is the bottom of the mountain?
Foundation.
The foundation.
Right.
You understand? So the saying was set on fire. What? The what?
The foundation of the mountain.
What the bottom?
Alright, down to the bottom.
So if you know the government, the one on top. What the bottom?
At the bottom, everything else gonna burn.
The poor.
No, what the bottom? The poor. Who's the poor?
Israelites.
Right. What the bottom?
Poor.
Huh? Don't necessarily poor, because a white man would say trailer trash.
Right.
Poor. Alright.
The 12 tribes.
Yes, the foundation is Israel.
Right.
We are the bottom.
Foundation is Israel.
Me understand? We the ones in that low state. We that one at the bottom. You understand? And he said he's going to set on fire the foundation of the mountain. Meaning the hell the Lord about to bring on you and you're behind. We live in it right now.
Right.
You understand? We are the bottom. We the bottom of the food chain. Right? We the last ones to get whatever is good. You know what I mean? We had to stick with the wick. We had to stick with whatever. Even Jamaica, Trinidad, we had the bottom of the other nation that came after us. The Chinese, the East Indian, they were at
the top.
They are above us.
Okay.
You understand? So now the majority of us to make money, we'll have to go do what? We have to go be a taxi driver. You understand? We gotta go be a mason. This. We gotta work construction. We not the one with the hard hat who walk in and be that don't go there. That goes here. You understand? And I say we, meaning the majority of us. The majority of us are the ones who build in these places that we don't live in. You understand? You understand what I'm saying? So you can't. I mean, we at the bottom. We the foundation. And the Lord is what? Want to what? Burn us. Read one more time.
Come. For a fire is kindled in my anger, and shall burn unto the lowest hell, and shall consume the earth with her increase, and set on fire the foundation of the mountains.
And set on fire the foundation, right? Of the mountain. Right? Right, read on.
Verse 23. I will heap mischiefs upon them.
And he going to heap mischief upon them. Upon who?
The foundation of Israel.
Yes, the foundation. One at the bottom. Yes. Come on.
What does it mean by mischief? Like, I will
gather.
Just think what Israel going through today.
Right.
What is Israel going through today? Just give me an example. What we're going through today.
Well, specifically with Isupk, how they gotta deal with this wall situation.
Good. That's what they're going through. That's what your kid need medical attention.
Right.
They know it, but they're not going to give them it.
Right.
They'd rather you what?
Beg.
No.
Die.
Yes. They'd rather you die. The kids on the border being separated from their parents. You know how much of these kids getting molested and they ain't being reported? Just the ones that came to light. You know how much of them be getting shot or killed trying to cross the border by the white man?
Right.
It's just the ones that get caught on camera or whatever. That's the ones that are coming out. That's the ones that we know about. But there's so much things that going on with I.S.U.K right now at the border that you are not hearing. You understand? Go on. Where's some more? Come on.
Kids being shot in the streets.
Kids being shot in the streets. All right. Give me some more. Your woman running the house.
Right.
Oh yeah, that is a plague in the black community right now. A black woman running the house. We in hell.
Melinda Mali say police brutality.
Yes, police brutality. Yes, you understand? Like all these things that's going on with us, is the Lord doing what? Read verse 20. What's it? Not 22. 22. No, 23.
23.
Okay.
Yes, as hold on. Mendez said Planned Parenthood.
Yes.
Correct. Right. Read verse 23.
I will heap mischiefs upon them. I will spin mine arrows upon them.
Right, and that mischief is that white man over here over us. You understand? And now, what's the consequence of this white man being over us? Not being able to come over this border. Not being able to raise a kid because you don't have the money. The white man basically tell you, since you don't have the money to raise that child, go do what?
Commit abortion.
Go commit abortion. Go kill the child. You know what I mean? You have a career black woman. You understand? Make sure you wear a condom. You understand? What is a condom? You know what I mean? Go wear a condom. Is a condom going to stop you from getting AIDS?
No.
Is a condom going to stop you, you know what I mean, from getting sexually transmitted disease? Wow. They never say on the condom, it doesn't tell you 100% protection.
Right.
You understand? A condom is used as a what?
Temporary.
What?
Does it stop it from reproducing?
Yes, basically. You know what I mean? That's the use of it. The use of it is not to stop diseases. Right. You understand what I'm saying? What stop diseases is you following what? The law on marriage.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
You don't go stick your penis in everything or anything. You understand what I'm saying? You go and follow, basically come into the school and follow the protocol.
Right.
And you know what I mean? I saying follow the law on marriage, somebody gonna be going on their own trying to look for it. I'm gonna tell you plain. Come into the UPK.
That's right.
You're gonna learn about marriage. You're gonna learn, you know what I mean, how serious it is.
That's right.
If you know sex is marriage, you're not gonna stick your penis in any and everything.
Right.
You understand? You go stick your penis in a monster, that's yours for life. You come in the UPK and stick your penis in a monster, that's yours for life. No, she's my problem.
Shit.
No, she's our problem. Yes, I know she's the general's problem. You understand what I'm saying? That's how serious it is. Right? So read it one more time.
Sorry, verse 22. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 32, verse 22. For a fire is kindled in my anger, and shall burn unto the lowest hell.
And shall what?
And shall burn unto the lowest hell.
And shall burn unto the lowest hell. You understand?
Yeah.
Like you ought to die to go to hell, black man, Hispanics or Native Indian.
Right.
We live in it.
That's right.
We in hell right now. You understand? Because the Lord is what? Right there. Why are we living in hell? Right there.
Kindled.
Oh, because the anger is a fire is kindling his anger.
Because he angry at us. That's why we in hell. You want to know why we not in heaven like the white man is? Because the Lord is angry at us.
Right.
I ain't gonna say at you Christians. I'll say at us, black people. You understand? Hispanics and Native Indians. He's angry at us as a nation. You understand? If we not just, I mean, if Christ come back right now, ain't just me and a few brothers gonna be in the kingdom. It's black people. You understand? If you ain't meet to the first time, you're gonna die and come back in the kingdom of heaven. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
All right. The Lord is angry at us with the way we conduct ourselves. With this type, with this low morality level we have.
Right.
You understand? The Lord is angry at us. He wants us to do what? Obey his law, statutes, and commandments.
Right.
Then he's going to do what? He's gonna be happy, he's gonna smile. You understand? He ain't gonna be angry to the point where his fire is gonna burn unto the lowest hell.
Right, come on.
You understand what I'm saying? So you black man, when you die, you ain't gonna just go to heaven or hell. When you die, your soul going back to the Most High.
Right.
When it goes back to the Most High, He's going to send you right back on this earth to get judged.
Okay.
You understand? So those of you who lost your loved ones, yes, cry, weep. You may not see them again, but know this, that they're going to be right back here on this earth. You want the Lord to have mercy on them when they come back, then you do what you had to do. You understand? Come into the UPK. You understand?
Right.
Come get taught on how to serve the Lord. And maybe the Lord might have mercy on your loved one when they come back. They'll come back into your, you know what I mean, into your lineage, your line.
Right.
You know what I mean? Now, the Lord, He's the one who's going to do the judging. You know what I mean? The point is, there is no place as heaven and hell. Satan is not beneath you. Satan is working for who? Satan is working for the Most High.
That's right.
You understand? He is working. He is employed by the Most High.
Right.
He is a, how to put it?
Servant.
Yes, a servant. But you know, what the white man be calling the them workers who
supervisor.
No, not the supervisor, but there's a name he give them, man. Those
VPs.
workers who just, you know what I mean, above the rest. You know what I mean? Like he the best, he one of the best workers.
He's not employee of the month?
Huh?
Employee of the month?
Yes. You know what I mean? Satan man gets an employee of the month since the Garden of Eden.
Right.
You understand? Because he working, he doing his work.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? He doing his work. He's sifting out those of us who would be in the kingdom of heaven from those of us who not going to be in the kingdom of heaven. You understand? As when Christ come back, what? Sheep gonna be on his right, and the goat gonna be on his left, and it's gonna be killing taking place. You know what I mean? I working to be a sheep. You know what I mean? I don't know. You want to work to be a goat? Go ahead. I mean, love the white man. You know what I mean? Whatever. You know what I mean? But when Christ returns, you know what I mean? It's done. Right? Any more questions before I close it off?
Let me see if the brothers down there. I don't think so, sir.
All right. With that, I'm gonna pass the class over to Priest and over to Abadan one. No, Abadan one. Sorry. I.S.U.P.K. Slightly over my brain. It's here still. It ain't going all the way. All right.
The security announcements. We are the I.S.U.P.K. out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander General Yohanna. New rules for brothers and sisters. When a brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is
in here, we not Christians.
Right.
You understand? We not. In here is not you orgies.
Right.
You know what I mean? With sister, you're gonna be having sex with one sister and then throw her to the curb like in the Christian church.
Yeah,
no, in here you ain't doing that. You're gonna follow these protocols.
Right.
If you don't follow these protocols, you know what I mean, you're gonna be in some trouble. You know what I mean?
That's right.
I explained to you, you know what I mean? I really don't want you to have to endure that.
Right.
So follow the protocol at the school, please. Go ahead.
There is another 6 months in which the brother or sister will court each other. After this 6 month period, the brother or sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. You can find it in Numbers 18 and 21 and Malachi 3, 8 to 10. Means 10th in the Hebrew, and it's pronounced Ma'ashara. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to the Treasury Department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like to give. Upcoming holy convocation, the Feast of Purim, February 18th to 19th. in every class, check the bulletin board to find information on high holidays. Let me see here. If a brother or sister, Salaki.
No, I thought you were going to say if a brother or sister want to be a trooper. Like, hold up,
no, sister trooper, Salaki said. Remind Arkham and Aquathium to check the social media such as ISUPK.com, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and so on for I.S.U.P.K events and material. If a brother wants to be a trooper in the school, then he is to start wearing all black, which includes black boots, shirt, pants, headbands, or scarf. And with that, I medium to the east. Does it pray? So,
right here.
I got it in my hand. Right here.
I think I keep it.
Gonna read the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Haya, Shemka, Yahweh, Malakwithka, Tabaa, Ratazaka, Haya, Aisha, Baratiza, Kawa, Haya, Bashemayim, Natan Lanawa, Lacham, Ka, Yawam, Wasalak Lanawa, Kawawaf Nawa, Kasalak Nawa, Kawawaf Yanawa, Wala'a, Tabayanawa, Banasayawan, Abal, Awashaynawa, Mayan, Rai, Kaya, Laka, Amalakwat, Wahala, Waparath, Iwalamiam, Aman.
We're going to say it in English now. All right? All Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day. Our daily bread. Forgive us our debts. As we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation. But deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom. And the power. And the glory. Ever.
Forever.
So be it.
So that teacher, could you salute? I'm Mariam Shabbat. I'm Mariam Barak. Yahba Shemia Shabrakata.
Yahba Shemia Shabrakata.
Yamanata.
So salute the sister.
One sister. I'm Mariam Shabbat. I'm Mariam Barak. Yahweh Shemalatan Bashim Yahushai. Yaramata. Class dismissed. It's like I need a copy of this one because the one I have, it don't have this. And it doesn't have this on the top.